On June 28, 1975, during the emergency, the government imposed strict restrictions on the press. Just 2 days after the emergency was declared on 25 June 1975, the government put a guard on all political movements. Also, it was made mandatory for the press to take the government's permission before publishing any news. Many journalists were jailed under the Maintenance of Internal Security Act. At the same time, some newspaper owners were even asked to leave the country. According to many reports, during the emergency, declarations of 3,801 newspapers were confiscated. 327 journalists were arrested under the Maintenance of Internal Security Act, and 290 newspapers were stopped. News correspondents of the Times and the Guardian newspapers were asked to leave India. Telexes and telephones of other agencies, including Reuters, were cut off. It is said that since independence, the right to freedom of speech and expression, the main right of citizens in independent India, was hit in this way. On June 28, 1999, Captain Nikizakuo Kenguruse, known as Nibu Sahab, was martyred during the Kargil War. Despite joining the army just 4 months earlier, he was swiftly called to the battlefield and led the elite Ghatak platoon. Tasked with capturing Lone Hill in the Dras sector, Captain Kenguruse faced extreme height and freezing temperatures. Demonstrating extraordinary bravery, he removed his slipping shoes and socks to continue barefoot in -10 degrees Celsius conditions. At 6,000 feet, he used a rocket launcher to destroy 7 Pakistani bunkers and neutralize 2 more enemy soldiers before being fatally wounded. His actions enabled his platoon to secure the post. For his heroism, Captain Kenguruse was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra, and thousands honored him in his final journey. On June 28, 1999, Major Padma Pani Acharya was martyred during the Kargil War. A graduate of the Officers Training Academy in Madras, he served as a second lieutenant in the 2nd Battalion of the Rajputana Rifles. As a company commander, Major Acharya was tasked with liberating a strategic post occupied by the enemy, who were heavily armed and had laid mines. Despite sustaining multiple bullet wounds, Major Acharya led his troops with unwavering courage, pushing forward under intense fire. He successfully captured the post, driving away the enemy before succumbing to his injuries. For his extraordinary bravery, Major Acharya was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra. On June 28, 1965, the first telephone call was made via satellite using NASA's Early Bird. Launched on April 6, 1965 from Cape Kennedy, Florida, Early Bird was the world's first commercial communication satellite. Built by Hughes Aircraft Company for the Communication Satellite Corporation, it weighed about 85 pounds and was placed in a synchronous orbit 22,300 miles above Earth. Early Bird provided communication services between North America and Europe, capable of connecting 240 telephones simultaneously. Initially designed to operate for 18 months, it continued to function for over 2 years. In 1990, to mark its 25th anniversary, the satellite was briefly reactivated. Later renamed Intelsat-1, it is now inactive.
शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD, MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD, MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज केवल RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी में। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज केवल RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी में। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशंस ओपन। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी भविष्य को लेकर परेशान है? आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी है इसका हल। पीएचडी, एमफिल किसी भी विषय में, डिप्लोमा के अनेक अवसर है आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी में। एडमिशंस ओपन। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी, एजुकेशन ग्लोरिफाइज नेशन।
On June 28, 1992, a pioneering medical procedure took place, the first transplant of a monkey's liver into a human. An American man suffering from severe liver issues, hepatitis B and AIDS, faced internal bleeding and urgently needed a transplant. However, his complex medical condition deterred most doctors from performing the surgery. After searching for years, Dr. Thomas Targel and Dr. John Fung, renowned organ transplant specialists, agreed to conduct the procedure. They decided to use the liver of a 15-year-old baboon from Southwest Foundation for Research and Education in Texas, as it was believed that the HIV virus did not affect monkey livers. The baboon and the patient had matching blood types. Initially, the transplant seemed successful, with the patient doing well for about a month. Unfortunately, complications arose, and 70 days post-operation, the patient succumbed to a brain hemorrhage. Queen Victoria was crowned on June 28, 1838 at the age of 18. Born on May 24, 1819 at Kensington Palace in London, she was the daughter of the Edward Duke of Kent, the fourth son of King George III. Before she turned 1, her father died of pneumonia, and upon the death of King George, Victoria ascended the throne as she was Edward's only child. Victoria ruled the United Kingdom from 1837 to 1901, a period known as Victorian era. During her reign, she governed a quarter of the world and in 1876 was declared the Empress of India by the British Parliament, a title she held until her death in 1901. Her passing marked the end of Victorian era, concluding a remarkable 64-year reign. On June 28, 1990, Germany, defeated in the First World War, signed the Treaty of Versailles under pressure from the victorious Allies. This extensive treaty, spanning 200 pages and comprising 439 sections, divided into 15 parts, imposed severe restrictions on Germany. The treaty marked the official end of World War I and enforced several conditions on Germany, including prohibition on territorial expansion, limitation on size of its military, and substantial reparation payments to the Allied countries. Additionally, Germany's colonies were confiscated and significant portions of its land were ceded to other nations. German investment in its former colonies were also seized. The Treaty of Versailles was widely regarded as a punitive measure forced upon Germany. The harsh terms and perceived humiliation contributed to widespread resentment, which Adolf Hitler later exploited in his rise to power.